We're back working with Moose, and tonight we've been introducing him to the e-collar. So again, the e-collar is a tool that we use with the majority of our dogs. It's not just a tool for really bad dogs or aggressive dogs or anything of that nature. It's a great tool for any dog to get that higher level of obedience, to get off-leash reliability. And that's the majority of the reason why we'll use it. So Moose here, for example, happy-go-lucky, 8-month-old chocolate lab, doesn't have any aggression issues, anxiety, fear, nothing like that. He's just here to get a higher level of obedience. So we've introduced him to the e-collar tonight. The first thing that we did was find his working level. And his working level is the lowest level that he can feel on this device. So he's working on about a 12 out of 100. So that's pretty low. Honestly, for me, I usually don't feel it until about somewhere around about a 12. A lot of people don't feel it till higher than that. Everybody's different, every dog's different. So every dog you work with is going to work on a different level, and that's why we take that time to find his specific level that he's going to work on. The levels that we use are very low. They're levels for communication. They're not levels for correcting. Again, the e-collar gets a really bad rap as being this harmful tool that causes pain and causes fear, shuts your dog down, all this stuff like that. And it is very versatile. You know, we can give high-level corrections on it, but a majority of the way that we use it is not that at all. We use it on super low levels to communicate with our dog. And that's exactly how we've introduced it to him, and that's how we'll be using it with him. So after finding his working level, we start to pair it over things that he's already learned. So he already knows sit, we've worked on down, we've worked on place command, we've worked a little bit of recall. Since it's his first lesson, I'm not going to do all of those at once. We've been layering it first over his place command because that's one of his strongest that we've been working on. He's been understanding that very well with either just the leash and treats as well we've been using. So he's been understanding that, so we're going to use that command as the first command that we use to introduce the e-collar. The way you should think of the e-collar is like a language. You have to teach it. We can't just put it on him and start using it. It doesn't turn him into a robot or anything like that. Think of it like learning a second language, learning Spanish or learning French. If somebody just starts yelling in French at you and you don't know the language, you will have no idea what they want. So first you have to take the time, learn French before somebody can communicate with you in that language. Same exact thing with the e-collar. It's just another language. Right now he knows a few verbal commands that we've taught him. He also understands a lot about the leash. If I pull towards me, he's going to come towards me. If I can use it to guide him away, I can use it to guide him down. He understands that. So we're going to use the fact that he already knows that and understands the leash very well to help teach him the language of the e-collar. So again, super low levels, you might see them like itch a little bit. That's a typical response. Or, sometimes when we're first testing it, they'll look over their shoulder like, who tapped me? It's kind of like a tapping sensation. It's not painful at all. You won't see him in any pain or anything like that. And again, we're just going to slowly layer it over the commands that we've already taught him. And then through repetition, then he'll start to understand what this means and understand that sensation that he feels has meaning. And again, we'll slowly add it one command at a time. We've done place and we've done down tonight. So those are the two commands we've started teaching him with. And then again, we'll layer it over sit. We'll layer it over his recall coming like here. We'll layer it over heel for walking off leash by our side, etc. And then once he understands it more, in the future, if we need to use it in a manner to correct him, we can do that as well. But the reason we don't use it as a correction tool off the bat is because, again, he doesn't understand it. It's not fair to correct him using something that he doesn't understand. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like. Okay, Moose. So what we've been doing, since this is the language he doesn't understand yet, we're going to apply it first. So we're going to hold down the button, and then I'm going to give him the command, and if he needs it, I will guide him with the leash. He's getting pretty good with the place commands. A majority of the time, he knows how to go there all on his own. Sometimes he gets a little stuck and either needs me to step towards the bed or guide him with the leash. So we'll kind of just see what he needs. As much help as he needs, we'll give it to him. But again, the key is before we give each command, that's when we're going to use the e-collar. As soon as he gets on the bed, we'll release it. And then we'll do the same thing with down. Before I give him the command down, I'll apply the e-collar. As soon as he goes down, I'll release it. So then he starts to understand, hey, when I feel this new sensation, if I go to my bed or if I lay down, it gets it to stop. Bed. Good. Good job, Moose. And I do have a few treats as well, just to kind of reward him. Good job. Down. Good. Good job, buddy. Good job. Drop your leash. And then the other thing we've been teaching him is his release word, which is okay. So anytime we give a command, play, sit, down, we work on building duration into it. So when I say down, I expect him to lay down, and I expect him to hold that position until he's released. He's a pretty calm guy to begin with, so he's not really struggling, especially right now there's no distractions. Once we get outside, out in public, hardware store, park, wherever, he might be distracted, so we would, if he got back up, apply the e-collar again, tell him down, release the e-collar once he laid back down. But again, right now he's not breaking too much because we don't have too much going on, which is perfect. And so we just expect him to stay there until we release him. His release word is okay. Moose, okay? Good boy. Yes. Good boy. So again, we'll apply the e-collar before I give him the command. Bed. Good boy. As soon as he got on, let go of the button and praise him. We'll do the same with his other one. Down. Good boy. All the way down. Good boy. So right there, I held the button down, I said down. He started going down. I released and started praising, but then he popped back up. So again, I just held the button back down again, repeated the command, and you saw he went all the way down. Throw a little motion in. Okay, good boy, Moose. Good boy. Bed. Good. Good job. So you'll see the e-collar's not stressing him out. It's not hurting him, causing him pain in any way. Down. All the way. Good boy. Good job. He's still very willing to work for me right now, taking treats, which is awesome. So again, these tools are often misunderstood. They're thought to be tools simply used for causing pain and deterring behaviors, but they can be used on really low levels to communicate with our dog, which is how we like to use them. And again, when you use them that way and you use them properly, we don't shut the dog down, we don't create fear, we don't ruin the relationship between us and our dog. Instead, what we get is a stronger relationship with our dog, a more obedient dog, and that allows us more freedom. So we're going to get him to the point where we can take him to the park. He can be off leash, running around, playing fetch, bed, playing with other dogs. Good. Down. And we'll know that we have that obedience built in with him, that no matter what, he's going to listen to us. And so that allows us to give him so much more freedom and allows us freedom as well, which is exactly what we're looking for and what our owners are looking for. They want that dog that's going to respond to them the first time they give a command, listen no matter what's going on, and be able to take their dog places and do things with them. Go on hikes, take them out in public, go eat at a restaurant with a patio that allows dogs and know that their dog is going to behave. And so this is really an awesome tool that allows us to do that. Right, Moose? Okay. I'll do one more. Bed. Good. Good, buddy. Down. All right, down. There you go. Good job. Good boy, Moose. So that's a little update on Moose and how he's doing. We'll keep you updated as he continues to learn more.